Hello fellow map builders! This is part 1 of my short tutorial series on how to build maps called levels in Unreal Engine 5. For the course of our small series, we will create a one-off project and build our levels there in future. And we will do so by starting our engine. Depending on our computer, the first start may take a while. Don't worry, it will get better later.
1 hour later.
As you can see, I have already created a few projects here for experimentation and learning. And now there will be one more. So let's head over to Games here and see our options. For the pure building of a level, the type of project plays a small role and mainly has influence on how you want to test these levels. You can choose between first person, third person or virtual reality. Since I know that my PC can handle it, I choose VR. That way I can better test how the build scenery affects me. Now all you have to do is select a folder in which the project is to be created and choose a name. I choose Map Builders. Welcome to our vanilla project. First, let's get familiar with the editor. We got our main window here, different modes to choose, and I want to show you what the keyboard and mouse is capable of. But first I want to show you this little square here, where you can see every key that I press. Let's begin with the left mouse button, called LMB. This is used to select items on your map. You can use it to drag around the stuff you like. Second is the right mouse button, which is meant to move your camera around. And we have a third mouse button, which is located in my case on the mouse wheel. And then you can move your camera up and down and sideways. But Genki, you might ask, how can I move forward and backward with my camera? Easy as that, just hold the right mouse button and use W to go forward, S to go backward, and you can use A and D for moving sideways. You can also use Q to lower your camera and E to raise it. If your camera movement is too fast or too slow, you can change it here. You have either this tool up here, which is a bit clunky, or you just hold the right mouse button and use scrolling to increase or decrease the number. You can do it even mid-fly, like woo, so fast, and slow it down. The other modes, so selection mode is for moving stuff around. And we got landscape and foliage mode as well. Landscape is for creating landscapes and foliage is for additional stuff you can add on, like little trees, stumps, pebbles, etc. Or even grass if you like. For now we will start with the landscape mode. To see more, we have to move up. And see that our little square here is in the middle of a void. If you have no layers here, you add a new one. And you can choose between different sizes. We got the smallest one, 7 by 7, up to the largest one, 255 times 255. This is the size I chose for our main map. How massively huge one of these maps is can only be grasped when you're watching these little squares. Every square is 1 square meter. So if you're happy with the size of your map, I choose this one. Just hit create. Here again you can see the lighter and darker squares, which is 1 meter in each direction big. Now let's head to our tools here. The sculpting tool is the most important one, because by clicking on it with the left mouse button, you can raise some land. You can edit the tool strength. The bigger the strength, the faster it gets. And you can align your brush size and the fall off. But this tool can't only raise your land, it can lower it as well. Just press Shift and left click, wherever you like. If areas like here are too uneven for your liking, you can use the smoothing tool. Nice and sweet again. Next up is one of my favorite, the flatten tool. As it says, it can flatten tops wherever you need a flat surface, but it can also drag the flat surface on the same height where your middle of your cursor was. This way you can make cool steps and terraces. Shorter clicks may adjust the height between. And again, we can smooth it further down. This one is the ramp tool. I like it pretty much because it's so easy to use. Just select the upper part and the lowest part where your ramp should go. Then you have these lines. You can adjust the width and hit Add Ramp. Perfect, nice ramp. Hit Reset and you can start anew. If you have something that is too steep and not natural looking, like this plateau here, you can choose erosion to make natural fall-offs. Similar to this, there's hydro, which simulates the erosion made by water. Everything is too smooth and even, you think? Let's add some noise. This tool can add irregular forms and faces. Let's see. Make it a bit bigger. You can see some effect. You can adjust it by selecting Add to only go upwards, Sub to only go downwards, or as I did, take both. get beautiful irregular shapes. From this point on, you can inspire yourself in creating new forms of islands, mountains and rivers. If you like to test your environment, you can go to the green triangle, hit the 3 dots and check Simulate. As you can see, physics are running, and just simply stop everything by hitting the red square. Now everything is back to normal. If you got your headset connected, you can even choose VR Preview. Then you will be teleported to the player start. It's this object here, and you will just be spawned there. You can move it around to select where your start will be. That's all for now. I wish you good luck and have fun.